everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I am sharing this birthday card I made for my sister. I really love this stamp set and I've used it quite a bit. It is carrying over into the new catalog, so I'm super happy about that. It is the Tea Together stamp set right here, and I've used it quite a bit for different projects. And I will link some of them in this video so you can check those out. But this is the stamp set I'm using. I'm also using the Well Said stamp set. And this is one of my favorite sentiments because it has, you can put everything together on here, and then in the other one it has words and sayings that you could put on the inside of the cards. So I really love this set, and this is also carrying over, and this is the well written. This came as a bundle, but in the new catalog you will have to order them separately, I believe. And so these have all the words and everything in them. So I did use these leaves. I used the leaves from this that come with this one also, and also the birthday from this one. And I already went ahead and cut those out because I had to use my precision platform for that, and the rest of them I'm using my regular platform. So there is quite a bit of big shot work with this card. So look at all the little words and stuff that you get with this. And you get these little birds and butterflies, and I could have used that little butterfly on here. I didn't even think about it. But a little heart and some little flowers. I love this bundle. But like I said, it's carrying over into the new catalog, and when they do that, you have to purchase them separately. Alright, and then also I'm using the stitch shapes, and I'm using the second largest of these circles, and that is for the round part. So like I said, there's quite a big shot work in here, but it's really pretty, and it's very three-dimensional. I've popped up a lot of it on here. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So you are going to need a basic card base, 5.5 by 4 1/4. This is the thick Whisper White. I've pretty much started using thick Whisper White for everything because it's so good with boxes and for card bases. I just decided it was just a better choice. So I use it for pretty much everything now. And then we're using this designer series paper, and I've used this before and I always forget to, it is a specialty paper. It has that vellum in it. You've seen me use this vellum. If you follow me, you've seen me use this vellum, and then I use that soft petal pink one, this one right here, for another project. I've used these leaves before, and there's so much beautiful in here, and I'll post in the video what the name of this pack is because it is retiring and you might want to check it out before it goes away. So this piece is 3 3/4 by 5. We're going to go ahead and attach that right now to get that part done. So we're just going to center this in this card. And I wanted quite a bit of the white showing around the edges on this one. Alright, so that is our card base right there. I'm going to grab my Whisper White. And I already went ahead and cut out the circle right here out of the stitch circles. So that's ready, and then the birthday and these leaves are already cut. So we're just going to have to stamp the flowers and color them and get this all put together. So we're using Memento Black because whenever you're using your blends, you want to use the Memento Black. And we're going to stamp this big rose, and then we're going to stamp the smaller flower here, and stamp them so you have room to cut them all out at the same time. And then I am going to color and stamp 3 of these little leaves. And I think that is it. I need to stamp my happy on this little circle, and that is, like I said, from the Well Said. So we're going to stamp that. Let me make sure. And I did use a different stamp set for the inside sentiment. I always write my own in there, but I did in the inside stamp wishing you a lovely day from this Forever Lovely. But I will also write inside. All right, so that is all ready right there. So let's go ahead and use our blends. I am just using my, let's see, light and dark Mossy Meadow and my light and dark Highland Heather. So it's going to be very quick and easy, and just a little bit of shading in this, but I'm going to basically just color the whole thing with the light first. And then I'm going to go back and shade with the dark, and then blend some. If you haven't tried the blends yet, you should try them. They're very, very easy to work with, and they blend beautifully. I really, really have been enjoying these. I can't get enough of them, actually. I love coloring with them. You can get very fancy with these blends too if you're one of those that likes a lot of shading, and you can get really good results with it. So I'm just gonna kind of start shading a little bit here, and I'm going around the edges of these flowers. I'm not being really particular because you don't really have to be. I'm gonna blend these. And I'm going to do a little bit in the centers of these. And then I'm going to go back with my light, and I'm just going to kind of blend them all together. And if you just go over the line area, the pieces that you see are lined, you can, if you want to get rid of the lines, you can just blend those right into your other color. And we do have a color lifter too if you want to take even more off, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to color all the leaves. I'm going to color them with the light Mossy Meadow. I actually thought I colored these pear pizzazz, but I didn't. I love pear pizzazz color. The Mossy Meadow is really pretty with this Highland Heather. And then I'm going to go back after I color all these, because we're going to use the Big Shot to cut these all out. And if you don't have the framelits, you can fussy cut these. They're not very hard to fussy cut. And then I'm going to once again use some dark on these leaves just to give them a little character. You can shade just one side, just go for it and do what you like. I'm not being fussy with it. Oops, let's do these. Okay, and then I'm just going to go, once again, just shade these, or blend these a little bit with the light. It looks really pretty. I'll show it close up here in a minute. And then I'm going to just use, forgot to bring this out here, the light Mango Melody for the center of this, and that's it. So here are the flowers. They're really pretty. I love this Highland Heather. It's one of my favorite colors in here. And that's what I cut the birthday out in. as well, and the leaves that I cut out were pear pizzazz. So let's bring up the big shot here. And we're going to cut these all at the same time. I'll probably have to use sticky note to hold some of these down. Let me grab my framelits. And the big ones will stay pretty good. It's the smaller ones that will start bouncing around when you have a bunch all together. So I'm going to grab some of my sticky note here. I'm going to put a little bit on all of them to make sure that they all stay in place. Okay, so I have them all ready right there, ready to go through. And I got that on the wrong side. My little handle here. I usually have it on the side. It's easier for me. And then move that out of the way and we'll get all our pieces out here. And I love that they're starting to give us extra little framelits for our leaves, like so we can cut out more leaves at one time. I'm going to bring my framelits back here so I can put them back on and I won't lose them, because these little leaf ones are small. And one more. Okay, so we have it all ready to go. I'm going to be using my Tombow to put this together. So I'm going to grab my card base here, and the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to layer the leaves down. And I really do like, I mean, we have a fine tip glue. I struggle with it, so I always use my Tombow. I just find it easier for me. If you like the fine tip, go for it. And we're going to center this in the center. And you do have to hold it down for a minute. The tomboy and the Tombow takes a few minutes to adhere. All right, and then let's go ahead and add our birthday to the front of this. I even have the little dot for the eye. And it's going to hang off just a little bit. And I need my take your pick tool for that little dot. And I'm just going to put a little dot right here. So we'll hold that. Right there. All right, so we have that ready. And I'm going to get some dimensionals here. And we're going to put them on the back of the happy birthday. This little stitch circle. You're going to see we're going to use a lot of dimensionals. And then go ahead and center that in the middle. We're going to take some more dimensionals for the back of this flower, the big one. Let's set this one down. No, let's set this one. This is the up side of that. So we're going to put that one on there. We're going to put another dimensional on the back of the smaller flower. That up there. And then for the little leaves, get that paper out of the way, we are going to just use the Tombow. I just thought it needed a little bit more leaves, so we're going to put, oops, I need my take your pick tool here. There we go. And then I'm going to put another one up here. And then we're going to put one more down at the bottom. Okay, and then we are going to use some of our clear and epoxy droplets. I love these things. I use them a lot, and we're just going to add a few. We're going to add 2 at the top here. And then just 1 down here. Just for a little balance. And that is it. I think it turned out really pretty. I'm really happy with it. On hers, on the inside, I'm going to color this one too. It says, wishing you a lovely day, but like I said, I always write inside my cards. I love to personalize them. So here's the other one. So I hope you enjoyed the birthday card. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. One more thing, if you want to use some Wink of Stella, I used some clear Wink of Stella and I just put some on these little flowers. I'm getting low on Wink of Stella too, I just noticed. There we go. But it really does add a really pretty glimmer to these. I don't know if you even can catch it in the video, but so there you have it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next one. I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.